Ever found yourself stuck at the intersection of Meat Street and Ketosis Boulevard, wondering which road to take? You're not alone. In the bustling city of diet trends, two neighborhoods have been drawing quite the crowd: carnivore diet and the keto diet. Now, the carnivore diet is like a steakhouse on steroids, where the menu is mostly meats, fish, and poultry. Think of it as a celebration of your inner carnivore, where plants are usually persona non grata. On the other side of town, we have the keto diet. This is like a fat-friendly festival where high-fat, low-carb meals reign supreme. The goal here is to reach a state called ketosis, where your body becomes a fat-burning machine instead of running on carbs. But which of these dietary districts should you call home? Well, that's what we're here to figure out. So let's unpack these diets, shall we? Imagine a world where your plate is filled with steaks, and veggies barely make a cameo. Welcome to the carnivore diet. Now don't let the name scare you off. This isn't about gnawing on raw meat like a cave person. Let's get into the juicy details. The carnivore diet is a dietary approach that primarily focuses on consuming animal products. We're talking meat, fish, poultry, eggs, and even dairy, fruits, vegetables, legumes, or grains. They're a no-show here. It's like being at a barbecue, but every day. The principles behind this diet are straightforward. Your body needs protein, and meat is packed with it. It's as simple as that. This approach can be a protein powerhouse, potentially helping with muscle growth and repair. But what about fiber, you might ask? That's a valid concern. This diet's lack of plant-based foods means you might miss out on dietary fiber, which is important for digestive health. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, so it's always good to weigh the pros and cons. Now let's talk about the science. While there isn't a mountain of research on the carnivore diet, some anecdotal evidence suggests it could help with weight loss and inflammation. However, it's important to remember that these are early days in terms of scientific understanding. One interesting study found that a group of people who followed this diet for a short period experienced weight loss and improved blood pressure. But it's important to note that this was a small study, and we need more research to fully understand the long-term effects of this diet. And remember, all that meat can come with a hefty dose of saturated fats. While fats are not the enemy, it's all about balance. Too much of anything can tip the scales in the wrong direction. So the carnivore diet is a meat lover's paradise. But what about our keto comrades? Well, hold on to your bacon because we're about to dive into the world of ketosis in our next scene. Stay tuned. If you're enjoying this meaty affair, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more diet showdowns. Fat, the misunderstood macronutrient. In the keto world, it's not just accepted, it's celebrated. Now, let's embark on an expedition to the land of keto, a place where carbs are scarce but the fats reign supreme. The ketogenic diet, also known as keto, is essentially an eating plan designed to transform your body into a fat-burning machine. It's like turning your body's fuel preference from petrol to diesel. Instead of running on carbohydrates, your body starts to rely on fats for energy, a state known as ketosis. Imagine your body as a hybrid car, capable of running on both fats and carbs, but you've decided to go green and use fats instead. And to do that, you need to limit your carb intake and raise your fat consumption. So on the keto diet, you'll be indulging in foods like butter, cheese, avocados, and olives. Even bacon gets a green light. Sounds like a dream, right? But as with any dream, there's always a wake-up call. The keto diet can be quite restrictive. You'll have to say goodbye to many of your favorite carb-loaded foods like bread, pasta, and even some fruits. And let's not forget the infamous keto flu, a collection of flu-like symptoms that can hit when you first switch to this high-fat diet. Now, before you start thinking keto is a bacon and butter free-for-all, it's important to note that not all fats are created equal. The focus should be on consuming healthy fats, such as those found in avocados, nuts, and fatty fish, rather than processed and fried foods. What about the science, you ask? Well, research suggests that the keto diet can lead to significant weight loss and can even improve certain health conditions like type 2 diabetes and cognitive disorders. But remember, as with any diet, individual results may vary. So, the keto diet turns the traditional food pyramid on its head. But how do these diets stack up against each other? Grab your seats, folks, because it's time for the main event: carnivore versus keto. Who will emerge as the champion of your health and well-being? Stay tuned. In the left corner, we have the carnivore diet, and in the right, the keto diet. Ding ding ding, let the diet duel commence. Now let's dive right into the comparison. On the surface, both the carnivore and keto diets seem to have a lot in common. They both encourage the consumption of high-quality proteins and fats, and they both limit carbohydrate intake. However, when we dig a bit deeper, we start to see some significant differences. Food choices are the first point of divergence. The carnivore diet, true to its name, is all about animal products. Think juicy steaks, succulent fish, and delicious poultry. Veggies, fruits, and other plant-based foods? Not on the menu. On the other hand, the keto diet still allows for a wider variety of food choices, including leafy greens, avocados, and even a small amount of berries. In terms of macronutrient ratios, the carnivore diet is high in protein and fat, with virtually zero carbs. The keto diet, while also low-carb, puts more emphasis on fats, aiming to bring your body into a state of ketosis where it's burning fat for fuel. Metabolic effects are another fascinating area of comparison. Both diets can lead to weight loss, but they do so in slightly different ways. The carnivore diet does this primarily through protein satiety and the elimination of processed carbs. The keto diet, on the other hand, achieves this through inducing ketosis, a metabolic state where your body is burning fat for fuel, rather than carbs. Potential health impacts of these diets are a hot topic of debate. Some studies suggest benefits such as improved blood sugar levels, weight loss, and increased energy. However, critics argue that these diets can lead to nutrient deficiencies and long-term health risks. It's crucial to remember here that everyone's body reacts differently, so what works for one might not work for another. Both diets have their strengths, but how do you decide which one is for you? It's not about which diet is better in a general sense, but rather which one aligns more with your lifestyle, health goals, and personal preferences. And remember, always consult with a healthcare professional before making significant dietary changes. Choosing a diet isn't a one-size-fits-all affair. It's more like shopping for jeans. You gotta find the right fit. Now let's talk about how to decide between the carnivore and the keto diet. First, consider your personal preferences. Do you like having a steak for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Or do you enjoy a little variety, like leafy greens with your bacon? Your diet needs to be something you can stick with, not just a temporary band-aid. Next, think about your health goals. Are you trying to lose weight, control blood sugar levels, or simply feel more energized? Both diets have their strengths, but they also have their limitations. The carnivore diet may help with weight loss, but it could lack in fiber. The keto diet is famous for its fat-burning properties, but it can be restrictive. Now here's an important point. Your individual health conditions matter. Are you diabetic, dealing with heart disease, or battling digestive issues? Some diets may exacerbate certain health conditions, while others might help. This is where professional advice comes in. Yes, professional advice. It's crucial to consult with a healthcare provider or a registered dietitian before jumping into a new diet. They can provide guidance based on your health history and current conditions. And who knows, they might even suggest a hybrid of the two diets. Experimentation is also key. Just as you wouldn't marry the first person you date, you shouldn't commit to the first diet you try. Give both the carnivore and the keto diet a fair shot. Keep a food diary, note how you feel, and check in with your body. No one knows you better than you do. Remember, the best diet is the one that works for you. So, take your time, do your research, and find your dietary destiny. Because when it comes to your health, you're the one in the driver's seat. So you've gotten the lowdown on the carnivore and keto diets. What's next? It's time to take a step back and reflect. You've heard about the meat-centric lifestyle of the carnivore diet and the fat-burning focus of the keto diet. Each has its own merits and challenges, and they might have sparked your curiosity or even resonated with your health goals. Remember, these diets are not one-size-fits-all solutions. Your health, lifestyle, and individual needs should guide your choices. It's worth delving deeper into the science, understanding the nuances, and perhaps experimenting a bit under professional guidance. Consult with your healthcare provider or a registered dietitian before embarking on a significant dietary shift. They can provide personalized advice tailored to your unique health conditions and goals. Your health journey is unique, so chart your own course, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. We hope you found this information useful. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more health and diet insights. Your support helps us continue providing content like this.